So how do I go about becoming an archivist?
Well, the most common path to archival work today is through a graduate program in archives. Most people seem to be going to schools of library and information science to get their master's, although you can also work through a history department and a number of other schools. And then there are some schools that offer a program that's called public history, in which archives would be just one of the areas that you would learn about, including that would also include museum curatorship and administering historical sites. Generally speaking, you probably, I would say most people probably would have an undergraduate degree in history, but that's not a requirement, although you do need historical knowledge, as we said before.
And if I was interested in a career as an archivist, how might I start exploring this?
Well, the best way to get started, I think, even before going to graduate school, is to get some experience. Volunteer, become a student intern, or even get a part-time job working in an archives as a paraprofessional, just so that you can begin to have the experience of working with the materials and with the patrons who are going to use them, and so that you begin to understand what it's like to work in an archives. I think that's very valuable before you go on and do your graduate work. Then you can actually be sure that it is something that you want to spend your time preparing for. But nevertheless, the person who has both the education, the graduate degree, and the experience is in a much better position to get a job than someone with just the educational part.
Well, we would like to thank Lee Stout for taking the time to share his experiences about what an archivist does.
And also for sharing with us about the oral history of A Few Good Women. Thanks.
You're welcome.